Hi, baddies! Welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. I hope all of you are doing really, really well, and I am so glad all of you are here today. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello. I hope you will stick around. It's wonderful to have you, and we have a wonderful community here, and there's lots of good people, so I hope you will stick around and become a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber or member, hello, my lovelies. It's always good to connect with your energy. And this is a really special reading, so I'm super glad you're here. And I appreciate all of the resources and time that you put into the channel. So thank you so much. Today, we're going to be, like I said, channeling Lilith. And this has to do with the upcoming eclipse. This is a solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse, and it's going to be, I believe, it's going to be in Aries, but I could be wrong. But it's a solar eclipse, and the name of this eclipse is, oh, this reading, sorry, is this eclipse will change your destiny, Phoenix Rebirth. So many of us will be going through a very intense rebirth, okay? A lot of cardinal signs are ending another cycle. It's been going on since 2023, okay? So there's really intense energy, all right? So we'll be talking about that in this reading. So the three psychic linking objects are going to be the crystals. I've done a bit of a pre-shuffle, but I'll be pulling as I need to for clarity. All right. And I will insert a little video for those of you who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Oops. Hey, group one, all of you that chose a red agate, this is going to be your reading all about this eclipse will change your destiny, Phoenix Rebirth, all right? And this is a message from Lilith. So that's a lot in a title, is it not? I mean, come on. All right, we get it already. So you have the beautiful red agate. The beautiful red agate really feels very warm, and it feels very comfortable. That's how this crystal feels to me right now. We're just gonna tumble it over there. Okay. My arm is short and I can't reach that, so there it is. Okay, so the first card we have is Gnosis. Beautiful. That's a beautiful energy. We have Venus, love and abundance. There she is in her bikini, her metal bikini. Your money card is Underworld. Find an unconventional way of exploring a new source of income. Interesting. We have solar star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Ooh, that's beautiful. Lyra, music. Sunset, lovely. Compatibility, beautiful. Oops, can you see? Not much. We'll put it here. There you go. And we have perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So, honey, through this portal of the sun, it's not a complete portal, but you're expert enough to hit it, okay? We're pulling into this gnosis, all right? This deep well of knowledge and awareness, this perception, okay? This ability to see beyond what you have seen before. And it's very deep. It's going to affect your relationships, okay? For some of you, it's going to help you see the people in your life who are compatible and those who are not. For some of you, this is calling in like your tribe, okay? Your people are coming through this portal. And with that, there are going to be many sunsets in your life. That is, the energy is releasing. It's ending. There's endings here with the sunset. And see how she, they, him, her, we sit beside this beautiful portal of the sunset. And we need to look at this as the ending of a beautiful life experience. The ending of something that taught us so much about who we are, who you are as a human being, trying very hard to be human and excel and be happy and be whole and be a lot of things in a very difficult world. And yeah, there is sadness as the sun begins to set. We realize that the night is coming on this situation. This can be many different things, okay? But it's something where your perceptions are shifting, okay? And I feel like this is an awareness, just a general, complete shifting of your awareness. It's an awakening, my dear. And it doesn't matter if you've already awoken. Okay, we awaken many times in life to many different levels of truth in our lives, okay? And this is a new level of that. And it feels personal. It feels like, and some of you are going to say, I don't have many people left. And I really don't care to lose any more people. Listen, there are many people who can't go with you where you're going. And I'll tell you why. They will not understand because they aren't at the same level of perception, gnosis, awareness that you are. So sometimes we have to detach. Sometimes we're made aware of our deep attachments to outcomes and perceptions of how things should be when we're on a path of enlightenment, when we are on a path of growth. Things can't stay the same, and change is difficult. And new awarenesses can be beautiful, they can be amazing, they can be even euphoric, but truth can also suck. Truly, truth can suck. Knowing the truth can suck. And there is going to be endings with this eclipse, a letting go. You may have felt this in the lunar eclipse, okay? Some kind of awareness. You may have gone into some kind of energetic mourning, or felt really down. You may have revisited like old memories or old issues. Those are the things that are sunsetting. Okay, those are the things that are being let go of. Okay. And for many of you, you're letting go of things and there's awareness is coming through that letting go. So we have the music here. And I feel like for many of you, there is this energy of working in higher frequencies. You also may be called to the Lyra constellation, the Lyrans, the Lions. Are you a Leo? I feel this energy really of creativity starting to rise for my group 1 as you are intensely connected to Aphrodite. Many of you will notice a shifting towards this giving mentality that will bring you intense levels of joy and happiness, as well as open up pathways of abundance. You will find that you will draw more compatible people into your life and open up wells of immense levels of healing that will not only heal yourself in ways you never knew you could, it will heal others. With this comes intense gnosis of the truth, of the balance. You are intended to help activate others in their levels of love and joy frequency. Through this portal of the sun, you will experience immense, intense past life evolution. You're healing not only in this life, but in many lives. You may experience dreams or sudden rapid past life memories may flood. You may be drawn to certain civilizations. You may be drawn to Lyra. Some of you may remember times past between the pause of the Sphinx. Before it was, now it is, and you may wonder why. Things are the way they are. You are here to help raise the vibration of this planet. But first, you must raise your own. And it is through this portal that you will find your way to this divine love of the feminine. It is unconditional. It is infinite. It is grace and compassion. And you will hold this energy as sacred and love it and protect it as such. and share it as you are called, you need to remember who you are, okay? You need to release these karmic energies. Your time has come to move on. Allow your perceptions to shift. Allow the grace that's coming in your life to fulfill its part of your journey. We have the divine physician. It's healing coming into your life. If you have sought the healing grace, her healing touch, if you have prayed, chanted, casted, danced, chanted, drummed for healing, it is a move of the divine feminine, no matter what you call her. Some call her Sophia, Gnosis, the creatrix. The healing energy of the divine feminine will feel this portal as you envision moving through the portal of the sun. Envision the healing light of the divine feminine moving through your body. Allow her grace of healing to enter your life. Receive. Be in receivership of her healing energy. This healing may come through an awareness. The awareness may be some very simple changes. The awareness may be get thyself to a doctor. The awareness may be different things. But get into receivership of that. It's for you. Some seek healing of deep soul injuries. Some of you have injuries that are from a spiritual battle, from other realms that have bled into this reality. And you seek healing for this. It comes through this portal. It doesn't matter what name you call her, for she is the same. Her healing comes through. Allow the grace, allow her grace to fill your life. For she is the divine physician. She is the great healer. And she heals in multiple ways. She can help you let this go, the sunset. Let whatever you need to go, she can help you let it go. I needed to get a drink, but I didn't want to turn the camera off. So this card and this card is peeking out. The King of Scrolls and the Winged Messengers. I think you need to get prepared for more communication, more intense communication from the spirit realm. It will be more pronounced. If you are in denial of some of your psychic gifts, you will not be able to be in denial. They will become more and more pronounced. Now, some of you guys are wounded from spiritual battle. Okay, that's what we're going to call it. And it feels like there are special energies coming to you. They're actually in a reading I just did, and I can't remember the name of it, and I just did it. Your soul's journey through time, and I think it was group 1, and they kind of come in and they help heal people who do all sorts of things in like astral and different realms, and I feel like they are coming in to help you heal from this battle you've been in, whatever form that is. They have this special ability to do this. The King of Scrolls here, I feel like through this eclipse, a lot of what has been bound up behind your throat chakra, behind your heart chakra, I feel that is going to, we're going to get movement here. It's going to loosen up, and you're going to begin to be able to talk and communicate in different ways about those things that are on your heart. It feels creative, but for me it does often. It feels important, and it feels healing. It's important that you don't downplay your intelligence, your mind, your presence. It's important that you don't replay the internal tapes from people who have aimed to break you. It's important that you always know that you are valid because you are. You have nothing to prove, and your gifts and abilities will flow so much easier if you don't judge yourself for how they manifest. There is a pathway to abundance with Venus and this card here. There's a pathway to abundance that's going to open for you. And it will be and feel uncomfortable, unusual, or it will be in a different kind of way. It feels very Aquarian. It may be online. It may have to do with online in some way. Or it's unusual in how it's created. But don't close yourself off. But also be smart, because there will be those who try to take advantage of your talent and abilities. Don't show all your cards, and don't let people take advantage of your sense of wonder. Don't give away your talent, because it's not meant for everyone to see everything, like the way you create your idea process, because those things are valuable. You have the ability to be a master creator of things that heal people, things that help people feel understood and validated. You're a healer. And because of that, often you are preyed upon. And through this portal, this healing, this awareness, very important, this letting go, helps you elevate to where you have the eyes to see. You have the ability to feel who is not good for you. How you act upon that will be up to you. Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 2, all of you that selected the Aventurine, this is going to be your reading all about this eclipse will change your destiny, Phoenix rebirth. All right, so this is a messages from Lilith. So yeah, that's a big old title, isn't it? So this is a beautiful Aventurine crystal, and it feels very light and airy today. That's the general feeling I get from the crystal. So I had to roll it over there because my arms aren't long enough, y'all. All right, so let's get into it. We have the flame. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we have Mars. Drive, energy, passion. Okay. We have Limitless, Omega. Ooh, the Alpha, the Omega. You got 2 money cards. We have Science and Caution. All right, so you have keep an open eye if something is unfolding for you, and be careful about your financial decisions. So I'm going to put that right here. We have Land of Dreams. What a pretty card. It's so pretty. Let's put these up here. And this will be right here. And this will go right here. Okay. And we have Passion. You have fire, passion, Mars. Are you a fire sign or an air sign? Light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Ooh, and we have the silver waterfall. Okay, that's that right there. Put that right there. So there's a lot of really obviously fiery energy, passion, inspiration, creativity. Okay, this coming through this eclipse is a lot of like being very goal oriented, being very driven to accomplish your soul purposes, aligning with a deeper intuition on how to move. I feel like for some of you, your goals are going to completely shift. The things that you want in life are going to shift. Your passion is going to reignite. Okay. I feel like this is like the fiery stage of the phoenix, where the phoenix actually catches fire. Okay. So I think there's a warning with this about don't be impulsive. Okay, don't be impulsive. This may have to do with Mars going direct as well. I think Mars has been in retrograde. Is it going out of retrograde? Has it already gone after retrograde? It's already gone out of retrograde, hasn't it? God, we've had so many retrogrades. I can't keep up, you guys. But it has to do with Mars. Okay, being direct. Okay, so you may be feeling that whenever that happens. Okay, so and going through this portal, this solar eclipse is going to really ignite that for people. And I feel like there's going to be an extra, like, if you are a worker in any kind of craft, magic, it feels like there's going to be an inflow of force. In other words, it's going to it's going to have more impact. It's going to be more powerful. The force behind it is going to increase. I'm hearing by 10. For some of you, by 10 for some of you. And it has to do with this fiery energy. And I think what happens here, how does a phoenix reignite? Because first you got to burn to ashes. Those ashes, lead to a immolation, where you catch fire. No one sets you on fire. You do it yourself. And I feel like this silver waterfall over here, this card right here, I feel like this card really speaks of like the refreshing cleanse that happens after a phoenix reduces itself to ashes. There's a cleansing energy. So I encourage you, group 2, to do a cleanse, like a deep cleanse of self, okay? Cleansing yourself as deeply as possible. And I mean, like, take a spiritual cleansing shower, bath safely, do a spiritual cleanse of your space, however that works in your paradigm. I would straighten up my space if you can and get ready for this. Okay. Through this portal, there is going to be a re-ignition of your ability to self-immolate, I hope I'm saying the word right, to be able to be your own fire. And through this last stage of evolution, which was extremely difficult for many of you, we're talking about just really stripped bare. Some of you went through a dark night of the soul and you didn't even know it. There was just some realities about people, places, and things that you had to deal with that really was almost too much. How much can you lose, So with this kind of intense cycle, okay, it can be really hard to find a reason. It can be very hard to find, just going through the paces, right? Kind of waiting. And like cleansing yourself, asking Lilith, your guides, ancestors, whatever you work with, to help you cleanse will help you shift your energy. You just worked in so much density. This time it's super hard, okay? But understand the level of elevation here that's going to happen for you is intense. The level of inspiration, the level of awareness and wisdom that's coming is intense. But you have to kind of get all that ash off you. The ashes from your reduction, reducing yourself to the ashes. And the cleansing helps you move into wisdom. It helps you be able to see yourself in a new way and other people around you. And it helps you know the action to take. That action, no matter how small, that's the beginning of that fire, of the flame. Now, it feels like it's really important that you are not impulsive, that you sit with whatever action it is you want to take, and you think about it. You ponder it. You ponder it with your new perception after you've cleansed your energy, after you fully remember who you are. You're in kind of an in-between state. You're in between fully healing and the place where the bones are of what you've been through. And it's a tough place. It's not quite purgatory, but it feels like it. And it's a really tough place to, you know, reignite. That's why not everyone has Phoenix energy. That's why you are special. And I know people are like, oh, everyone says people in the spiritual community is special. No, not true. Not true. I don't say everyone's special. You are, though. The thing about the spirit of people who have this kind of Phoenix energy is they don't know how to quit. That's one of the things. They're just stubborn. They don't know how to quit. Deep down, they don't want to quit, but they don't know how to quit. So eventually, they have to find a reason. That's basically what we're talking about. Finding a reason. And that reason leads to passion. It leads to a pathway that's lit with your fire. All you have is your fire, your flame, your energy, your you. And you are more you now than you've ever been. And your passions, your insights, your inspiration, your creativity has changed. The things you want may have changed. Who you are has changed. You are not the same person you were before this happened, this last cycle. And that's okay. And it's okay to be in the place you are right now. It's an important place. It's a place that's not acknowledged much because it's such a grim place. It can be. I know for some of us, it feels like home. It's where all the vultures are. It feels like home because it's peaceful. After a flow of chaos. Then you have the bones, the vultures, and the silence. And it's kind of nice. Silence, no chaos and silence. It's kind of nice with, just the vultures. We know what they're after. They're not after us because we're all together pretty much. Kinda. Although there are pieces of us around that didn't make it. Maybe we're there because we're still in mourning for what was. That's okay. The you used to be got you really far. They carried a heavy load, didn't they? Lots of pressure. Maybe a lot of secrets. Perhaps they saw things they shouldn't have. Perhaps they were treated like they had no value. So you just want to take some time to let your old self know, hey, you matter to me. That's okay. But also, you have to move on. Because it's a new day. It's a new era. And it's time for a new life, a new way of being, a new experience for you. Because you deserve this. Will it come all at once? Maybe, for some. For others, it's going to come at your pace. It's not going to overwhelm you. For many of you, you're going to be called to get deeper into your magic. You're going to be called to be the witch you've always been called to be, or the magician, or whatever label you put on it, the manifester, the writer, the musician, the artist, the actress, the actor, the creator of products and businesses and jobs. Whatever it is, your passion will return because you're going to connect with this on a deep level. This, you will go after this as it is a dream. Perhaps this is the reigniting of a dream, now seen in a very realistic way. Perhaps you accept things the way they are and move into the energy of receiving from the universe. Do your thing and let the universe, your guides, do their thing. And you listen. You listen very closely and you move accordingly. Some of you are going to move very deep into connections with deities and energies that are going to help guide you on this path of the sun. It is divine illumination. It is gnosis. It is the rising and ascension. It is a marker of growth. Those who will not give up. They don't know how. They are the heroes, the heroines, the champions. You might think, I don't really look like a champion. Most champions don't. Because they have to fight tooth and nail to get where they are. It's not like the movies. It's a horror. It's terrifying. And it's relentless. But you've made it this far. And now, it's as if you're getting on a train and you're about to switch tracks. You've made it to the shifting of the energy in your life. You're entering a new timeline, if you will. A new state of being. And you're going to start vibrating at a different rate. Your food choices may change. The way you spend your time may change. And your focus may grow bigger, louder. Okay, tell us more about this energy. Tell us more about this energy. We have the Princess of Cups. Let's see here. The Fool. And the bottom one here. The Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man. Okay, so it feels like the areas that you've been stuck, there's going to be a new pathway made, okay, with new opportunities. But again, there's a warning here to not be impulsive, okay? To be open to new ideas, but to not be impulsive, and to always pay attention to how this is going to affect others. Okay, tell me more about this. I feel like you're going to get a lot of signs on this journey. It is going to be, a leap of faith, of course, but you'll get signs along the journey. We have the 10 of discs, wealth. But it will be fruitful. It will be stable, okay? But you're going to be required to make some sound decisions, okay? And not be impulsive, but make good decisions based upon logic, reason, and your intuition. You're going to have to balance those things out with your passion, because it's hard when you're passionate about something because you want to go, go, go. We have the 7 of discs, failure, at the bottom of the deck here. Do not allow your fear of failure to override your reason. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Because this passion can get out of control. It can override your reason very easily, this drive to succeed. Let it be a drive to help other people. Come from that perspective. And if you come from that perspective always, you will be far more successful because you will be living a fulfilling life. And this 10 of discs, wealth, will feel more generational instead of a one-shot kind of thing. You're building wealth at a beautiful foundational level instead of impulsively. We want the leap to be worth it. You want the leap you're going to have to take to be worth it, okay? Just don't be impulsive, all right? And this is going to work out beautifully. Okay, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey Group 3, all of you that selected Pyrite, this is going to be your reading all about this eclipse will change your destiny, Phoenix rebirth. Okay, so this is a message from Lilith as well. Yeah, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? Okay, that's a long title and stuff. So let's get into your cards. We have the Shadow. Ooh, okay. We have the Phoenix, death and rebirth. You guys are the Phoenix, and that explains the Shadow. Nothing is by accident. I'm telling you, these cards today have been just, I have oil on the card from something. So, okay. We have Retribution, Scorpius. Are you a Scorpio? We have, this is your money card. Activation. You're activating your soul purpose and receiving gifts. Okay, you guys. So activating in your money area. We have romantic love. Oh, guys. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We have adventure. Woohoo! We're going on an adventure. Okay, we have solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Ooh, you are powerful. Okay, we have the sacred woman. All right, and we have third eye chakra. Okay. All right. So very powerful. You have the Phoenix energy. You have Pyrite as well. Um, you've definitely done a ton of shadow work, and you're having no problem like self-igniting because you have received light codes. Okay, you've already received the codes, probably about this eclipse, or you're receiving them, okay, through this reading, okay? Everything happens at a higher level sometimes. So third eye activation for my group 3, okay? Powerful, intense levels of light activation. I'm seeing the number 333 within the code. And I'm seeing different levels of light energy in the crystalline body and the crystalline grid. I think this is important. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Your inner fire. Okay. You need to take time and locate where your inner fire is. Some of you guys have dragon energy. You're a phoenix, like a dragon phoenix, like a hybrid type energy. Okay, or you have like a dragon guide or something like that. There is some of you guys had a lifetime where you worked with like draconian healing energy. This is just coming through somewhere in like Asia, okay? And so you know these light codes. You've known them for a long time, and they've laid dormant in your DNA. Some of you come from the people of the earth, okay? So these codes are already there. So you know how to activate. Some of this comes through your connection to the sun. And for some of you, it's sacral fire. It's sacred fire, sacral fire, that helps you light up, okay? And you light up the darkness. You light up the shadow. You illuminate the shadow with your light, okay? Now, you're not just going to light up, okay, group 3. You're going to ascend. Your job is to take flight. And your job is to really expand this phoenix energy. Many of you have done this before, but this time you're called to expand your energetic circle as far as you can when you phoenix. Some of you guys are going to have a violet flame phoenixing experience, meaning you are going to burst into a violet phoenix, okay? And this is a leveling up of your consciousness, of your third eye. You're going to have a seer's eye, a visionary eye. And for like, you're going to be able to sit around I keep saying sacral. There's something about your sacral chakra here that's very important. A sacred fire, or like be under the moon, commune with moon energy or sun energy or ocean energy, and you'll be able to touch psychically, consciously, the flow of the universe. You will be able to communicate with elements. You will be able to communicate with elementals. You'll be able to communicate with the ancients who walked here before. the ones we don't speak of, the ones we're told did not exist. You will be able to travel in through realms. Some of you guys will be called to work in shamanism within your paradigm. Some of you guys are going to be called to be more open about your visions. There are prophets among you and prophetesses. Um, there are those who need to speak and be heard. Um, there is such an expansion here of consciousness, and it will happen rapidly. You guys need to take great care to ground your energy to Gaia. Gaia is ultimately in this existence, we are her children. We can be spiritually seen as children of something, but our physical vessels, they come from her. So grounding to her is very important. She will help you not float away in the visions you have. She will help you stay here because you are meant to be here. You are a walker between worlds. And as such, it is your responsibility to make sure that you stay grounded here. You're meant to bring through these energies, these visions, these frequencies. You are a redeemer. Some of you are here to help serve divine retribution. You are karma to some. I see a cardinal colored phoenix as well. With this comes a overwhelming draw of your person, of your people. Now what I'm seeing is some of you have the purple and the red. So with that is going to come both things. And it may feel very good, and that might freak you out. Don't let it. I needed a drink and I didn't want to turn the camera off. You are going to be attracting more love into your life, and that's in general. And for those of you who have been in shadow work for a long time, it may feel weird to have people be nice to you. It may feel weird to feel more love from your person or a new person to walk into your life. It doesn't have to be romantic, especially if you don't have romantic feelings, okay? But for those of you who are looking for this, who have prayed for this, through this portal, you will become more magnetic for this to come into your life. Definitely adventure energy here. Your life is going to pick up. Your life is going to grow in excitement. With that, there will be decisions you have to make. And it's important that you stay true to who you are. It's important that you know who you are. So as this portal begins to really get active in your life, it's important that you ground and you stay in your practice, whatever it is. And you don't allow the forces around you that manifest this portal for you to get lost in that, okay? Because it feels very powerful. It's very dreamy, and it's magnetic at the same time. For some of you who have had a very kind of, what's the word I want to use? Spirit, give me a word. She's saying lazy, but not lazy, but you know, a very like simple, same, low key, kind of everyday life. It feels like things may pick up for you as far as adventure goes. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for change. Just get mentally prepared for change, okay? Because I feel part of your justice, part of this beautiful rebirth is that you get to have people in your life who love you, people in your life who want to be around you, people in your life who you can trust. And for you, that's going to feel very much like an adventure and weird. And there will be some coming out of the shadow kind of energy. But there's a healing taking place, a healing of parts of your soul that have been damaged because people were not good to you. Okay. You're powerful because of what you've been through. You're powerful because you understand who you are and what you've survived. And now it's time for you to allow yourself to be happy. And honestly, that may be the hardest part for you. You are a fighter to the nth degree. But when it's time for you to receive, you have a hard time doing it. And this is your challenge. This is your challenge. To receive what the universe is bringing you. And honestly, for some of you, it's going to feel so difficult. It's going to be hard for you guys to allow this to come in. I'm going to take these because they just slid off the deck. No reversals. The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon. You know, I get the Eight of Swords. I get the anxiety. I get this is a lot. It's overwhelming. The third eye activation can feel, it can, it can make you nervous. Psychic activation, crown chakra expansion, those kind of things can make you nervous. Your spirit's bringing in new people can make you nervous. And some of you may not see how this is all going to work. You mean money? You can bring money and opportunity really in this environment. Listen, how it unfolds for you will be just for you, okay? No one said we're all getting $1 million, okay? But when people love on you, a lot of times they can make things a little bit easier for you. And you can make things a little bit easier for them in different ways. Sometimes just having someone to talk to can help you stay focused on what's important. And when we're in the Eight of Swords, we don't really have anyone to talk to. We can't really think. We can't see. We feel blind. We feel helpless. And the truth is that if we just take off our blinders, we could see there's a way out. That's how the Eight of Swords traditional card is. There's a way out. We just have to move. A lot of this is going to be hidden from you. I feel like you're going to get surprised with new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles being hidden by the Moon. You have to release this need to know everything, right? If you are experiencing a phoenixing event for the first time, you have to surrender, okay? And know that it's all going to be okay. It may feel very overwhelming. You will feel a beautiful feeling. There's a feeling that comes with being a phoenix. It's very powerful. It's fuel for the soul. It really does give you drive This third eye activation really is going to open up different paths and gates to you psychically. Use those abilities to help you see that these things are possible for you and allow it to unfold. Don't demand to know it all, okay? Listen, as a perfectionist, a former perfectionist, I had to let go of a lot of stuff, and this is one of those things. Knowing how everything's going to work out. Does it come back? Yes, it does. It's something that once you have this, and most people do, I think, you have to work on it. It's fear. You want to know how everything's going to work out because you're scared. You're afraid it's not going to work out. You're afraid you're putting your energy into something that's not going to pan out. Do you like what you do? Do you like what you're putting your energy into? As long as you like it, nothing is wasted. Do you understand? And if you like what you do and something happens and it's beautiful and wonderful, bingo. I will tell you, when you're in flow, when you're in your state of creating that thing that sets your soul on fire, you get signs from the universe. And a lot of times they're financial. A lot of times the universe brings in people and finances, but they are very specific and they're meant to be signs on your journey. Phoenix, you're so powerful. Through this portal, your shadow of doubt and fear is going to be eliminated because you're going to face some doubts and fears. It could be about a romantic relationship or love in your life, around money. The thing about a phoenix, you are constantly called on the carpet and you know it. You are. And when you are a phoenix connected to Lilith, I tell you what, she has no problem calling you on the carpet and saying, listen, you need to look at this. Because she serves truth daily, fresh, piping hot. Because happiness is what you deserve. And going through this portal of the sun will be very rewarding. And it is imperative that you listen to the truth that comes forward and act accordingly. Don't remain blind. Because also you're going to be shown pathways. You're going to be shown pathways to opportunity. So if you won't follow what you hear about certain situations, why would you follow it when you hear, oh, this is a pathway of opportunity? They're all exercises in this new, expanded third eye consciousness, psychic ability, okay? Some of you guys, your fingertips are going to get more sensitive. Your palms are going to get more sensitive. Also, you're called to drink more water to help process some of this expansion. I feel like I'm feeling the presence of Jupiter. Some of you guys are going to get blessed by Jupiter, especially if you work with the energy of Jupiter in any way, like you honor Jupiter as the energy of Thursday in your workings, or you've worked directly with Jupiter. There is some energy here around Jupiter. So please keep that in mind. And that's what I received for you, group 3. I really enjoyed doing this reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.